Hello everybody, this is Larry and welcome to Larry's Pen Case Talk episode number 32, and we're live today for the first time. I'm going to give this a try. I did it earlier this morning. So if you're on and want to ask a question, now is the time to do so. I have my little window opened and I'm new at this, so bear with me and let's get going. First of all, a big reminder that October 31st is a Halloween day, and it's going to be the giveaway here. So that's going to be coming up real soon. So I've had quite a few responses from this one. And hey, Tony, how's it going there in Kansas, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. So that's going to be a cool giveaway. I'm yet not sure how I'm going to do this. I'm going by each viewer, their comments, what they like to have. If they win, I might split it up 3 ways between what they want and 2 other choices I have. But it's going to be a nice giveaway. It's going to be well worth the while. And then, let's see, don't forget that November the 3rd is National Fountain Pen Day. So that's going to be here before we know it. So anyway, how many of you folks are into the pen pal? I know I am. I have a few pen pals. When I first started, I think it was back in 2015. I had quite a few, and you know, during time it kind of dwindles down. But I have a few that we still write each other quite frequently, and I enjoy it. And what better way is it that you're able to meet new people, make a new friend, use your fountain pens more, inks and paper, envelopes, stamps, actually sit down and write a actual letter and not use the computer. That's personal in my opinion, and I really like that. If I have, I don't know, 5, 6, 8 pens inked up and they're with me, I'll use a pen per page, and I usually use front and back. So that way I can get to work on all my pens and give them a chance to be used. Earlier this morning I gave my pen carry case. Hey Sharon. Oh, I need to type that in. Okay. Hey Sharon, how's it going? Good to see you. And Tony, I would like to have more pen pals. Ah, Tony, cool. When we get through, send me, hold on for a minute. Send me your address and let's get started. Hello, Larry. No letters on the computer for me. Letters are personal. All right. What's happening with my little window, it comes on and I see you guys and I'm trying to read the questions and then it kind of just fades out. I need to figure how to lock that in so it stays on there. So, but anyway, it's working better than it has. So I'm excited about it. But yeah, Tony, if you would, let's do the pen pal thing. I'm up for it. Again, Sharon, peace. Good to see you on here. But pen pals again. I also at one time had pen pals all over the world, believe it or not. India, Saudi Arabia, Africa. Some were doctors, some were lawyers, some were just everyday common labor. But they stopped. I still have one buddy, pen pal, that he lives in Canada. So that's cool. And, you know, I didn't know it till one of my viewers let me know that you can buy the stamps. And I think they're like $1, I don't know, 50 or less. They're not expensive. And I just go up to the post office and ask for a world stamp. And right now I just get one since I only have one buddy that lives out of the U.S. So that works fine. And I think it takes about, to reach Canada, I'm thinking anywhere between 5-6 days maybe, something like that. So not real long, but I am not sure how long it takes for it to go to Saudi Arabia, Africa, India, because I never really looked and see how long it took. So, okay. So anyway, I have a lot more giveaways coming up. I have a lot of the, Larry, have you ever had Organic Studios? Yeah, but you love the sheen. I would love to write again in my, yeah, okay. Yeah, Tony.
Jonathan wants to know what's on your shirt.
Ah, Jonathan, I didn't catch you there. Can you see it pretty much? Do I look like I care? The Minions. Hey, Jonathan, cool. Yeah, back to you, Tony. Yeah, I have that. In fact, let me get them for you, what I have real quick. Here we go. I've got the one you just mentioned, the royal blue. Hey, Jonathan. And then I got the Henry Thorne, the Walden Pond Blue. So I have both of them. Cool. I love them. And you know how I got turned on to this? Danny, one of my viewers, really nice guy. Really cool. I finally got to meet him at the Dallas Pin Show, and I was like up excited because I am a freak geek when it comes to pens, paper, and ink. And when it comes to you guys, the viewers, I'm a spastic because I love all you guys. You guys are cool. But anyway, it was Danny. I got to meet him, and he took me to Vanessa's table where I got to meet Anna. That was cool. And you know, Anna, she is the one, the designer. And let me get that out real quick. You know, I'm always plan to be ready for these things, and I never am. And I'm working on reorganizing my pen drawer. But anyway, here they the color rings by Anna, right there. Pretty cool. Tony, I'm going to, while I'm here, I am going to show you the ink that you just mentioned. But anyway, while I'm looking for it, if I'm missing anybody, I'm sure I'm sorry, because that window just not stays up very long. So, Mr. Announcer, if you see it, holler in it.
Sharon wants to know if you have a favorite paper.
Yes, I do have a favorite paper. Joe, come back to me on that real quick because you just faded out. But Sharon, yes, I do have a favorite paper. When I write my pen pals, I use Tomoe River paper. I absolutely love Tomoe River paper. It works extremely well with fountain pens. I've used all sorts of nib sizes, all sorts of inks. On the Visconti, are they very wet writers? Yes, the find is wet as well. Back to Tony, and is a friend and a member of the Pen Club. Rock on. Cool, you're lucky. Tell Anna Larry from Larry's Fountain Pen said hi. Tell her I'm the guy that bought the ink. But anyway, so long story short, I love going to the Dallas Pen Show. I love going to any pen show if I can get to it. But anyway, here's the organic Walden Pond Blue. That one there. And really is a nice color of ink. And here's the blue, royal blue, the other one that you mentioned, Tony. Right there. Isn't that a gorgeous ink? It's killer ink. But anyway, so, yeah, that's a great ink. Let me tell you real quick on my Lamy Joy or Lamy Safari or All-Star. And there's one more Lamy you can work on. Nibs have come out for these pens, and even the they have gold nibs that have come out that people are selling now. But I didn't get a gold nib. I bought a nib, I got it from eBay on a Chinese seller, and it's a 1.5 right there. And I think it was like $3.50 or $6 maybe, wasn't a whole lot. But I'll be doing a review with this nib next week sometime, so you might want to check that out. And what else is going to be going on? I've got some more giveaways to be, a whole lot of giveaways to be given away. A lot of the fountain pen revolutions. I've got some preppies to give away. I've got some gin house to give away, and I've got more gin house on the way because you guys requested it. I was going to get rid of the gin house. Tony, gorgeous. I have to take my daughter for a haircut. I will get your letter out tomorrow. Keep on doing it. All right, brother. Thanks a lot. Take care. Give my best to the daughter. All right. So anyway, that was Tony, buddy. Cool. So, anyway, I've got a lot of pins to give away still. And like I said, I've ordered more gin house because I thought you guys out there might be tired of the gin house and wanted to change, but evidently, no. Believe it or not, I got a big response to keep the gin house, so I'm going to do that. So I ordered a few of them, and I think they're all in black this time. I didn't get any colored ones yet. Real quick out there, to all the viewers out there, and this is really an important question. I'm looking to find people that have never used a fountain pen, that may have some interest in them. So when I get those Gin Hao pens in, I want to send some to a person. Now remember, let them know that they come with a converter and a cartridge, a Gin Hao cartridge. Now I'm not too keen on the Gin Hao inks at this moment, but you can use the Diamine or I believe the Monteverde. There are several options you can use for cartridges. But if anybody knows anybody that is interested, let me know. And if I have the pen available, I'll send it out to them. That's my whole thing. I want to get people introduced to fountain pens. We tend to use ballpoint pens. But I do use them occasionally. I'm not going to lie about it, but I use the Paper Mate of different color pens or the Paper Mate gel pens. Those are really good pens. So that's what I use. So anyway, let me know. I'm still looking for newbies that are coming into the fountain pen world that are interested in fountain pens. My suggestion to the people that just coming in, don't go berserk in buying fountain pens, because you might not like it as much as you first thought you did, and then you have could be quite a bit of money invested in them. I know that when I first came out in fountain pens, I really fell in love with them pretty quick. And bear with me, and I'm going to show you my first that I have around here somewhere. And I just organized my drawer, but I'll show you my first Gin Hao pen. Right here. The red one and the blue one. I bought these back in the beginning of 2015. January 2015. And the only thing that has went wrong with it is on the red one here, the cap no longer stays secure anymore. So it does stay kind of bit tight, but not like it should. but it works real well. And here's the blue one that I got. So this is what I started out with, and then from there it went to the Pilot Metropolitan. And do I have that pen? Sure do. It's right here. That's what it went to. And then it went to other pilots, and then Vanishing Points. Oh, do I have that pen? Sure do. I got the red one and the yellow one. So, that's how it played out. But the red one and the yellow one weren't gold nibs. And being new in the fountain pen world, I asked, were they gold nibs? And people were telling me, yeah, they are gold nibs. When I talked to some of the dealers, they said, yeah, they were. Because I bought the pens and I got them from Japan. Until one day, one of the fountain pen groups I'm in, I believe his name is Greg. Well, this guy is a Pilot Vanishing Point supreme expert. He's got everyone, even from back in the day. He's got one hell of a collection. It'll burn you up. Beautiful, gorgeous looking pens. And he was telling me, Larry, that's not correct. He said, there's Vanishing Points that have steel nibs, and they don't write very well. And he was so right, because that's what I had, steel nibs. So I did get the red one. I bought the new 1.0 stub for that one. I believe I'm correct. So I got the gold nib on that one. I believe it's a 1.0. If not, I have to relook it. But anyway, but I learned something new that I thought were gold nibs, weren't. So I did learn a lesson. Of course, the pen wasn't, I didn't pay the price for the pen that they cost. I paid the price for a steel nib. So, that's cool. At least live and learn. Do I ever use them? Sometimes I do. Yes, I do take PayPal and Patreon. I still do. On the fountain pens, yeah, I'll accept use fountain pen, not a problem. What's my favorite ink? Good question, because, I don't know. Believe it or not, I love Noodler's Bay State Blue. I know a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people have had some problems with that one, but to be honest with you, I've never had any problems with Noodler Bay State Blue. The only pens I do not use it in are the pens that are bag fillers, because, those are hard to clean out anyway. So I don't. Oh, I had a question about eyedroppers. Personally, I don't care for eyedroppers myself. And I really don't use them because I like to change my inks out so much. That's why. The only eyedropper I've ever used was my Preppy, and I kept that filled for a little over 2 years with Bay State Blue, and it never hurt my pen, and it's cleaned out now, giving it a break. So another color, I like the Private Reserve line, Monteverdes, Diamond, Robert Oyster, Noodlers. I like some of the Mont Blancs. Black Stump has a nice ink. God, there's so many inks out there. Pilot has some great inks. Bungbox has some great ink. So, well, anyway, folks, it's getting to be about 20 minutes. And thank you for everybody that's come aboard. And, okay, double broad. Same here. Like to change out frequently. How come? Yep, you just like me. Yep. Rock on, brother. Yep. Just had a viewer send me a message that didn't like the eyedroppers. Like to change inks out. Because you know us ink freaks, we just love to change out inks. That's why I have so many inks. I like changing them. I like colors. I like rich, bright, great colors that express, that make the statement. Sharon, do you use or recommend using a pen flush on your pen? I haven't used anybody's pen flush yet. I just use a little bit of just soap, a couple of drops in water, and that works pretty well. But to be honest with you, here's how I do mine, and I did a review on it. Depending on the ink, I just use water and wash it out really good, and it works real well. Every once in a while, I'll put a few drops or a drop of ink of dish soap in there and with water and clean it out real well. But usually tap water for me has worked very well. I've never had a problem with it. In fact, this Jinhao, you know, it's been cleaned out with just tap water right here. Let me get it focused. So done a real good job of it. Would I recommend anybody's pen flush? Well, good question. I've never have used anybody's pen flush yet. I've never had really a reason to buy any yet. So I just do my own thing with it, and it works well. Oh, a little bit about my likes and dislikes. Ammonia diluted, yeah, is good too. That's another good one. You're so right. Yep. So yeah, y'all can bring on your ideas and suggestions, because I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of them. But here I am with some of the inks. I may not like an ink when I use it. It may be a total turn off for me, so I'll stop using it. And sometimes after a period of time, I'll go back and recheck that ink again, and I still may not connect with it. And I'll try it again down the road, and then this time I may connect with it. But if I don't connect with the ink, I usually use the samples first. Then I won't buy a bottle. But if I connect with the ink, I'll buy a bottle. Same with my fountain pens. Just like the TWSBI Echo, I have a broad nib. You know, you hear a lot of great things about TWSBI. I have the 580, I love the 1.1, and I love the 1.5. I don't have a medium nib, and I'd like to get one day with a 700R and a 700. But the TWSBI Broad didn't do anything for me. I was really disappointed. So I put it up. And then I tried it again. It still just didn't sing for me. I just wasn't feeling it. And for me, I've got to feel that nib. I've got to feel the nib. I've got to actually feel it on the paper, because that's how I roll. But then I re-inked it up yesterday, and now it sings to me. I love the nib. I'm glad I gave it another try. So we're both in harmony. It works well together. We're interacting well together. In fact, I wrote 3 pages front and back with it today. So, I guess the reason for saying that is give your pens and ink a chance. If it's a turn off at first, try it again later. If it's still turn off, try it again to make triple sure that it is a turn off. Sometimes it may or may not work. And sometimes it does. But you'll know it. How? You'll feel it right in here, right in the heart. And that's where it hits us. You'll feel it. And that's what's great about fountain pens. We love fountain pens. We feel them. You know, there has to be that burning desire, that passion that drives us to buy these fountain pens as well as our inks and papers. Anything associated with fountain pens. We drive for it. We go for it. So, I'm going to leave. Okay, this is my... Oh, just faded out.
Padrino wants to know if you're still enjoying your TWSBI stub.
Oh, brother, am I? Yes, I am. I sure am. In fact, I just washed it out a few days ago. I used it for about, either 7 to 10 days. So, yeah, I love it. I love the TWSBI stuff. 1.1, 1.5, love them. They're great writers. They really, really are great. And for me, it really helps my penmanship a whole lot more. I love medium nibs, and I'll continue using them. And my problem when I write, I tend to write too fast. I guess I do everything too fast. So anyway, I'm still learning how to write better. We can always improve in what we do. When we will not improve is when we think that we are already there and we think it is all that, but it's not all that. But in our heads, no one can tell us different. But in my writing, I can see the difference. I can see when I'm not doing well and when I'm improving. And I can really tell the difference when I change the nib size. 1.1, 1.5s. Oh, I've got some cool fountain pens coming up. Wood pens. These are what they're called. I bought them out of China. And they come with calligraphy nibs. But you can also write with them. There's a 0.1, I think. 1.5. 1.9, 2.5. I know I got 5 of them. So that's going to be interesting. All right, folks. I don't see anybody else on here right now asking questions. So 28 minutes. So I'm going to say until our next visit, hopefully you can plan to be with me and we can visit and have a good time. So God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting Larry's Fountain Pens. Until our next one, remember, be safe and don't text and drive. I'm out of here.